And snap. And we are
Boom.
here.
Boom.
Episode 1.
Fresh.
This is a fresh, brand new podcast.
Never seen, never heard.
And I'm Tom Sofa.
I'm Mike Tomato.
And this is Sips on Traderade. What we're going to do here, we're going to dive deep into the show, The Traders.
Is it called The Traders or is it just called Traders?
Rach, is it called The Traders or Traders? It's I thought so too. It's The Traders. I just wanted to double check it. My pro in the apartment in on that. And what we're going to do here is we're going to dive into this show, but first I'm going to go ahead and go through all the characters and just kind of a little bit about them. I kind of broke it down between housewives, gamers, and celebrities.
Okay, that's smart. Yeah.
I kind of get confused where the gamers and the celebrities meet in certain places. Like, I don't know. I'll talk about it when we get there, but let's just dive right in. So
Well, before you name names, how much of the cast did you know before the show started?
Okay, yeah. I knew a couple, like 2 of the housewives. I knew a couple of the Survivor players.
Yam Yam or whatever his
Yeah, I
name
knew
is.
Yam Yam. And then
Is it Yam Yam or Jam Jam?
you could say it both ways. It's spelled Yam Yam,
Okay.
but
Because I heard Jam Jam.
they say it both ways. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's more Yam Yam than Jam Jam, but I think it's clean either
Yeah.
way. Obviously, I knew Michael Rappaport, Donna Kelsey, Johnny
He's a
Weir. Yeah.
I don't like Michael Rappaport.
Mark Ballas because of Dancing with the Stars. I knew I didn't know Colton Brown's like full thing, but I knew like he was a football player first.
Oh, I just knew him as the gay bachelor.
Exactly. Yeah, we knew both. We knew half of it each.
Yeah.
Um,
Which
Ron
is so funny to me that he was a bachelor.
Yeah.
When like, Diva, you are such a bottom.
Hilarious.
You are such a bottom.
Hilarious. And then I knew Ron Funches.
Okay. I only knew Dorinda and I knew Lisa Rinna.
Yeah, I knew Lisa
from Housewives.
Yeah.
And then Colton because gay. And Monet because gay.
Yeah. I knew of Monet.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I knew.
So the housewives, we have Candace Dillard Bassett. She also goes by Candy. She's a Potomac housewife. Potomac housewife. She was also named Miss United States in 2013.
She was.
Kind of crazy.
She really was. I've never watched Housewives of the Potomac. I've heard interesting things, but
I'm sure it's fine.
yeah, I'm sure it's standard Housewives.
Then there's Caroline Stanbury, who's the Dubai housewife.
Oh. I hate that there's a real Housewives of Dubai.
Yeah.
I think that is so stupid.
Whatever.
Dubai's not a real place.
No. Then there's your girl, Dorinda.
Love Dorinda.
Who's returning.
Click.
She's returning.
Click.
Yeah.
I love Dorinda.
She got out on the first day last season.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's brutal.
So that's why she's back, low-key.
Good for her. She deserves a comeback.
And
she's fabulous.
Yeah, she's the New York housewife. And then we got your girl, Lisa Rinna.
Love Rinna.
The Beverly Hills housewife. And she was also on Days of Our Lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know the character she played?
No, I don't remember.
Billy Reed.
Okay. She's married to Harry Hamlin.
Yes. And she also played the character Taylor McBride on Melrose Place.
Yeah.
If that means anything to anybody.
Yeah. Rinna's great. It's couture. It's couture.
And then finally, Portia Williams.
Housewives of Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta. Yep.
Which I like the Housewives of Atlanta. I don't like Portia very much.
Yeah. I mean,
sorry, Portia.
We'll get into it, but she was just fine on the show. And then we hop into the gamers. We got Natalie Anderson, who was the 2014 Survivor winner, and then the 2019 runner-up Survivor winner.
Jesus.
Which is the 40th season of Survivor. So she's
okay.
She is a gamer.
Yeah. hard.
I kind of feel like the rest of the cast is kind of disrespecting her game and giving a lot of other not as good of gamers the respect type thing.
Yeah.
Like Yam Yam's just louder than Natalie, so like he gets a lot more. But I think Natalie's probably a better gamer.
Yeah.
I think.
Yam Yam reminds me of the guy from season 1, Ruza. He's like a loud Persian guy.
I don't remember him off the top of my head.
He drove me crazy. I think he got like killed first
Oh,
because he
okay.
was so annoying.
Yeah. And then we got Rob Sestorino, who got third place on season 6 of Survivor, and then 15th place on the 15th season of Survivor. Maybe I have here.
Sure. I'll take your word for it.
And according to Jeff Probst, Rob Sestorino was the smartest guy to never win Survivor.
Wow. Okay.
So high praise.
That is high praise.
Pretty high praise.
Rob C.
Yep. And then we got Yamil Arocho, or Yam Yam, Survivor Season 44 winner. Beast.
44 winner.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's for real. Then Ian Terry, Big Brother winner in 2012, who also appeared on an All-Star season of Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen Kish, who's winner of Top Chef 2012.
Oh my God. I used to love Top Chef.
Dude, not only did she become the winner of Top Chef 2012, she then became the new host of Top Chef 2012 after Padma left in 2021.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. These are giving me flashbacks.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I used to watch that show with my mom when it was on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched Little Top Chef back in the day. And then we got Monet. I'll let you talk about Monet.
Love Monet
I have a
Exchange.
couple notes, but go ahead.
No, Drag Race Queen
Yeah.
first appeared on season 9 of Drag Race, then All Stars 4,
Season 10 of
Season
Drag
10 of Drag Race.
Came in 6th.
came in 6th,
No
and
big
then
deal.
won All Stars 4,
Yep.
and then was a runner-up in All Stars 7.
And then I just have, it was noted on the website that I was on, Bob the Drag Queen's drag sibling.
Yeah, okay. Not drag child, drag sibling.
So yeah, then we got Rob Roush. Do you know anything about Rob Roush?
Not a
Prior
fucking
to the
thing.
show?
Not a thing.
Me neither. He's a Love Island guy who I guess was a villain on his season type of thing.
I don't like Love Island.
I do not.
I
haven't
tried.
I haven't even started it.
To me, the show is just like, let me watch hot people who are really fucking dumb, and I'm not entertained by it.
Yeah. Then we got Tiffany Mitchell, who's a Big Brother player. She's on Big Brother 23, and she also appeared on The Challenge.
Okay.
And this is kind of where it's going to get a little wishy-washy because I kind of have celebs / athletes in there.
Yeah.
But like, are they gamers as well? Like, I'm not really sure about some of them, and they're just kind of going to come.
Well, there's the figure skaters.
Well, I'm saying like I would argue the figure skaters are athletes.
Yeah.
Okay, but like
I wouldn't say that's just the truth.
that's fact. But like, is like Mark Ballas from Dancing with the Stars? Is he a gamer? Is he an athlete? Is he
Dancing is
just a
a sport.
celebrity? Just a celebrity.
There's no social game to Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I second that.
So he's a celebrity
Yeah.
athlete.
Celebrity athlete.
So both at the same time. I love that. Okay.
He's a slathlete.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you for clarifying that for the people, Rachel. No, thank you.
No, that's why you're here.
That's why I had questions that needed to be answered. Colton Brown, Underwood, who's the former NFL player. He played for the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Eagles.
I really had no idea he played in the NFL.
For sure. And
Which
then
just reminds me of how many closeted men are in the NFL.
oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Ugh.
And then he's also very well known for being on The Bachelor. And then he came out as gay after winning.
Gay. Yellow is gay.
We got Johnny Weir, the retired Olympic figure skater.
Queen. She's a queen.
Michael Rappaport, the 55-year-old actor from New York. big personality is what I wrote down.
I really don't like him.
But he's great TV.
No, I disagree.
Okay. Eric Nam, K-pop artist. He definitely is a K-pop artist looking guy. Tara Lipinski, retired Olympic figure skater. You know anything about Tara and her figure skating career?
No.
Youngest to win a national championship. She
How
was
old?
15.
Damn.
My goodness. Unbelievable.
Did she get Tanya Harding
I don't know.
or Nancy Kerrigan, whatever, the one that got her like legs chopped?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
When Tanya Harding like had somebody attack Nancy Kerrigan allegedly.
No, I didn't know that.
No?
Actually. No, I'm bullshitting.
Oh my god. I don't remember like when this is maybe like 90s or 80s.
Yeah.
They were like these two bombshell figure skaters and they were like both competing for like Olympics and to be the best in the world, whatever. And I guess Tanya Harding had hired somebody to like sabotage Nancy Kerrigan.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow,
Alleged.
it's like Blades of Glory type shit.
Exactly. Exactly that.
Literally. And then we got Donna Kelsey, who is the mother
Boo.
of Travis and Jason Kelsey.
Boo. I'm sorry, Donna. I don't need to be that mean to you, but I just whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Donna was a faith, we'll get into it. We'll get into
Yeah,
it.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
into it. Ron Funches, lovely comedian. He's very sweet. He's very fun. Like he's on a couple TV shows, and he's just a great comedian. Stephen Coletti. Don't really know Stephen Coletti. You know Stephen Coletti?
No, you say the name and I already forgot.
He's on One Tree Hill, I guess.
Is that a soap opera?
I don't think so, but it's not a show I've seen. Rach, you ever seen One Tree Hill?
No, but it was like a early 2000s like MTV style.
Oh,
Gossip
you're
Girl.
right.
Early 2000s Gossip
Yes.
Girl
Okay.
type show.
Very 90210.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He was also on Laguna Beach.
Yeah. Okay. I get the vibe.
Yeah. And then finally, Mark Ballas, Dancing with the Stars contestant. He's a good dancer. He was nominated for an Emmy for his choreography.
Sensational.
Sensational. And that's it. Those are
That's our cast.
That's our cast for this season.
Okay. I would just want to say I love Rinna.
Yeah.
I do. I think Rinna is fabulous TV.
She's great.
Even when she was on Beverly Hills. I think Monet is also going to be fabulous TV. I don't like Michael. I think he's a piece of shit already. And who else? Donna, get out of my face. You're not America's Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And another like hot take would be the figure skaters are such queens and I love them.
Okay. I didn't mention Maura Higgins. She's a Love Island gal.
Okay. Sure.
That's it.
She's not going to win.
Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else.
Sorry, Maura. I don't mean to be so rude. But
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I got them all.
'Cause
Now that I said
all
Maura.
tea, all shade. I feel like if you go on Love Island, it's just because you're a hot person and you really don't have much else to offer.
Fair. That's how. I mean,
Hot take, but where's the lie?
spoilers. That's kind of how she's been so far in the season.
Exactly.
But anyway, I digress. That's kind of our little intro action to meet the cast type deal.
Yeah.
And are you ready to dive into this first episode and try to kind of fly or how you
Yeah,
feeling?
let's do it.
Feeling good?
I'm just
Sorry.
like, what's going on with my little thing? Oh, okay.
The mouse is just over.
Oh, I was like, what is
Yeah,
that?
don't worry, I got eyes.
So what is that?
So anyway, we dive in. Season
right.
4, episode 1. It's called Let the Cards Fall. We kind of lead in, as always, being driven through the Scotland area, these roads to the castle.
The Scotland Hills.
Everyone's chatting it up in their respective cars. Michael Rappaport says how he's a diehard Housewife fan. And I just wrote, there she is, Mama Kelsey. Jason got her on.
Is Jason a big Traders fan?
Um,
Or Travis?
she mentioned that her and one of them watched it
Okay.
during the Super Bowl or whatever.
Okay. And then they were just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they were making comments about Donna being like, I don't want to be the one to kill Donna because I don't want the Swifties coming after
Ton
me.
of people were making those little dig jokes
Yeah.
or whatever.
Which,
Um,
come after me, Swifties. Let's fucking go.
Yam Yam gets introed and he kind of like asks the car. He's like, "Hey, do you guys know if you want to be faithful traders type thing?"
Yep.
And Yam Yam's like, "Faithful, obviously faithful."
What would you rather be?
And Mara says that she's got to be faithful because she can't lie. Me, I would say to the people that I'd want to be faithful. I'd say to Alan that I'd want to be a traitor, and then just let it fall how it falls.
Yeah.
Like, I think that I'd be good at playing either side.
I don't think I would be a good trader, personally.
No, I don't think you would either.
I don't think so. But I would be a fabulous faithful.
Yeah, I think you'd be a good faithful too. I think so too.
Yeah.
Agreed. Then the cars, they arrive over to the castle,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just got spooky vibes.
I kind of wish that they didn't do up the castle like a TV set. I kind of wish they kept it classic
Yeah.
to like the history of it. But I get it; it's a show,
Right.
and like there are supposed to be like games and pop-ups and things and blah.
Yeah, they make it reality TV.
Right.
Yeah.
I do just kind of wish there was like a little bit of that like true Scottish history involved somewhere.
Agreed. 100% agreed there. Dorinda and Lisa come on out of that car, and they, oh my god,
Right.
oh my god.
Well, they're friends outside of the show.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
And it was just very, very exciting for them. Lisa says early that she wants to be an iconic trader.
Mm-hmm.
She calls her shot.
Yeah.
Type shit. Rob C and Tiffany could end up aligned. It kind of seems like that they kind of have a little bit of chit-chatting back and forth before Alan shows up. Johnny Weir and Tara, both the figure skaters, they both know that they have a past. They agree that they're going to kind of steer clear of each other till Endgame, where they can kind of meet back up
Oh,
early
yeah.
on. Did you catch that?
I actually took that the other way. I thought they were going to alliance like early on.
No. They're trying to stay away from each other until Endgame, so that they're not seen as like it's almost like a Survivor type approach, which is kinda
Similar,
funny.
yeah.
But hella respect. Rob R and Mara are quickly acquainted from Love Island. They were both on that show, so naturally they're gonna, talk to each other. You're gonna see that later in the show that they kind of align a little bit. And then Alan shows up. He looks amazing and stunning as always.
Oh my god, the garments
Mm-hmm.
are insane.
Yeah, he pops off every episode, every time he enters
Really,
a room.
10 out of 10.
So if you're
He's in drag. He's doing drag.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say this: if you're an Alan Cumming hater, we're not gonna hate on him the whole show. So
No,
tune out.
If
Tune
you're
out.
an Alan Cumming hater, please jump.
Tune out.
Please jump.
Tune out. Wrong podcast for you. We're gonna be pro Alan the whole way through. So yeah, Alan shows up. He announces that he's gonna pick a secret traitor, which is, I thought, fun, because then you get a little bit of mystery as the watcher, rather than because usually it's the first half of the episode you don't know who the traitors are, and then you know the traitors, and
Right.
then you're omniscient.
I really like the idea of picking a traitor in plain sight.
Yeah.
I think that was fun. I didn't necessarily like what came after that.
Sure. Fair. Alan calls everybody up one at a time, shows them their card. They kind of just react how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, faithful, whatever. Donna kind of goes up and she stays ice cold. And everybody seemingly, they're like idolizing her. They're like, that's how you produce athletes right there.
Right. Right.
Which is so silly. Somebody else goes, I love that woman. Crazy.
I'm surprised nobody asked her, like, how is your vagina?
What?
Because, like, she produced 2 athletes.
I
She has a
guess.
golden vagina.
Yeah, I guess.
How's your vagina?
I guess.
I would have asked that question.
Okay, well,
No, I wouldn't have.
when you apply and you get on there and you can ask that random question.
Stay tuned, listener.
That might get cut, though, I got a feeling.
It probably will be. It's sexual harassment.
That's not clean. Everybody else kind of goes, and it seems tough to gauge anybody's vibe. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Nobody wants to be too excited to see that they're a faithful or whatever, and nobody. I don't know. It's kind of weird how
It's
people react.
It's a game of, I mean, poker face.
Yeah.
You have the best players are the best poker faces.
Yeah.
That's why Suri was so good.
Suri was fantastic. The comedian Ron, he gets to go, and he says that Alan asks him like, How do you feel?" And he goes, "Nervous and excited in a way that makes me have to poop a little." And
Thank you for your candor.
Alan goes, "Only a little, I hope." Which I thought was weird. And then I got like a little Alan quote to follow that. He goes, "On ye brave who rush to glory of the grave."
Stunning.
Got a couple
Shakespeare.
I got a couple fun little Alan. Is that Shakespeare?
No, it's
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
actually it might be. I don't know.
Could be.
It doesn't sound like Shakespeare.
Everybody goes into the castle, and so I'm gonna use this phrase kind of consistently as we go through. The phrase "chop it up."
Chop it up.
That's just kind of like what I'm gonna say anytime that they're going off to talk strategy, talk game. Everybody goes to chop it up. They
Yep.
go amongst the castle,
Right.
and go from room to room, this, that, the other.
Yep.
So everybody goes through the castle to chop it up. Now everybody is looking for kind of like who is off, who's being the oddball type thing. One of my favorite early scenes is Monet and Yam Yam chopping it up. Do you remember this scene at all?
A little bit.
So I will say that I'm lucky. I've already watched the show twice now.
Yeah.
I watched the first 3 episodes, and then I rewatched and took notes on the next 3 episodes. So I kind of got to dive deeper, see some extra little things.
Yeah.
And this particular exchange was hilarious because they both like, how do I even put it? They both like dog each other, and they're both just kind of like, are you a faithful? Are you a faithful? Without asking that. And they both answer that they're both not a faithful. And then they both also answer about how they're going to like find other people. And it was just like crazy how they were both just instantly on the same page. It was just it was fantastic communication between the two of them. It was very cool to see.
That's great.
So you should go back and check that out.
I should, because I watched everything, like, I watched all 3 episodes like back to back to back, so they all kind of blur a little bit in my memory. But Monet can chop it up with the best of them.
It was iconic. I'm telling you, just that little exchange back and forth was phenomenal.
You know, her name is Monet Exchange.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
So
they show Alan meeting with everybody one-on-one to ask questions about, who they are, why they're here, should they be a traitor or not. That's kind of it. Nothing too miraculous or important. I feel like to spill.
I do think
through
it's
that.
fun that they get to like plead their case of like what role they want to play.
For sure.
I think that's fun.
I think that's fun and fair. They get to the round table. In this room, traitors are hunted, but often it is the faithful that are caught in the crossfire.
Period. That is the name of the game.
Plain and simple. Alan walks around the table to pick the traitors. Candace gets picked as the first traitor. And then they like kind of cut to Candace and she goes, "The game is called The Traitors, not The Faithfuls." So she's happy that she gets a leading role.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Way to go, Candace.
And then Lisa gets chosen as a traitor.
Which I was so happy about.
Hype.
I was so happy to have her in as a traitor.
She called her shot.
Yep.
Love to see that. And
Because
then
on Beverly Hills, she's such a bitch.
Oh, I'm sure.
She was so cutting.
I have no. I'm not surprised even.
They
in the
actually
slightest.
I don't know if she got kicked off the show or was like asked to leave because she was such a bitch. Whole thing, but she's great. Love Rinna.
Damn. And then Rob R gets chosen to be a traitor, and he says that he's very hard to read, according to every woman he's ever dated.
Sick, bro.
Cool flex.
I just rock hard for that.
And the 3 traitors are picked, and then remember now there's a 4th secret traitor.
Yep.
Okay,
this is where I was like, no, I didn't like this.
And everybody looks around the room to try to figure out who could be a traitor, who's kind of acting off, this, that, the other. Lots of chatter going around.
Did they explain at this time, like when the rules of the secret trader?
There is no explanation to the secret trader. Nobody knows there's a secret trader except for the traders.
No, right, but like when they explain the rules to the traders, how the secret trader is going to work, where like they pick who the traders can choose from.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
When they get into the turret for the first time.
Okay.
So like I said, there's a lot of chatting going around. Supposedly there's not going to be a murder on that night. And then Michael starts spewing. He goes, mathematically, at least one gamer and one housewife has got to be a traitor.
Yeah.
Based on the numbers.
Yeah.
And you know
Probably
what?
True.
That's a fair thing to say, but that's also pointing the fingers away from himself instantly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
there is also as many, if not more, celebrity / athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Why? So if mathematically one is one and one is one, then one is the other too. You know? So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
kind of weird numbers for him to specifically, you know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
just trying to take himself off the hot seat, but he also is making an okay point.
Or maybe he's just trying to seem more intelligent than he actually is about the game.
For sure. And then I wrote down it immediately makes Michael either seem like a traitor or a bad faithful immediately by doing that.
Yeah. I'm glad he's not a traitor.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
Candace, who is a traitor, I'm just going to say it a couple times as we get going. She starts saying who she thinks could be a traitor, and she says Lisa could be a traitor. And
because
she's right.
I'm actually surprised that in the first episode nobody is looking at Rinna more.
Oh, I know.
She has such a history. She has such a reputation.
I know.
How could you not pick Rinna?
I agree. But there's a lot of big personalities in the room too at the same time.
That's true.
So Michael then calls out Rob R, another traitor, for being too quiet. He's like, "You're too quiet and too good looking over there. Stop it."
Right.
You know,
so coy.
Trying to be silly with him, but also attacking him at the same time.
Yep.
Which, once again, that's two traitors being called out back to back by different people right away. There is something about either Candace just like felt like Lisa would just make a good traitor, or she just got a vibe. Like actually, Lisa gave off a vibe, and Candace caught it. And I would say that Rob R gave off traitor vibes, and Michael, who is he goes on to say that he is a big Traitors fan.
Right, a student of the game.
He
What's he in? Dumb. Is he from Modern Family?
I don't think he's from Modern Family.
I'm like trying to like remember what he's in.
He like hops into all kinds of different random stuff.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Because I'm like
So Michael Rappaport, he's in like all kinds of different stuff, all kinds of random different stuff. And you know what? He's not the man. He really isn't. But he
drives me crazy.
He's got one of those faces. He's got one of those voices.
He just has a punchable personality. If that makes any sense.
Definitely has a punchable personality.
Like it's just like douche. I get douche.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that for him.
And so night comes, and the traitors, they all get to take their traitor oath, which is so exciting and so fun. Mm-hmm. And Candace and Lisa meet in the turret, and they are so hyped to be working together. And then they meet Rob R, and everybody is realizing that there is a fourth secret traitor.
Oh, no.
Bum, bum, bum. And this is just going to be out. We had that little technical difficulty a little minute ago. It's going to be a bitch with the video. So I'm so sorry.
You're right. It is probably going to be a bitch
so,
with the video.
So sorry.
This podcast might just be audio only.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Anyways, and the secret trader gets to pick 3 or 4. You know, the secret trader gets to pick a short list and then from that short list, the other 3 traders get to pick who gets murdered.
Right.
That's not a bad premise.
I don't like it.
It's not a bad premise. Don't hate it. Don't love it. It's just kind of meh.
Because here's how I see it. That secret trader is controlling the entire game.
Yeah.
And that's annoying.
A little bit.
Because I like when the traders debate who to kill.
Well, they still have to debate. Like, it's still... But it's just like a different... It's like a smaller list.
Right.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't like it. And then once you find out who's making the list, it just made me so much more upset.
Totally. We'll dive deeper. And then Lisa says, I feel like a second fiddlers, which I thought was a funny little thing that she said. But that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what they are.
What it is, for sure.
I totally agree with Rinna. I totally agree with her at that point.
So,
I would be pissed if I was a trader and I was like, I have to listen to a secret trader somewhere else.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. So then we get to the first mission coming up here, and Alan is dressed as a stunning coffin.
Yeah, I would say
Love that.
so.
Yeah, he's dressed as a coffin. It's stunning.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. So there's 100 coffins and then 12 of them have gold in them. And all these coffins are scattered throughout a lake.
This boy's got big dreams.
Yeah, my dog is a dreamer.
He's kicking me like crazy right
I
now.
can see him. Hilarious. And then they got to find the coffins that have gold in them, bring the coffins back to shore, and then the twist is they've got to put the coffins into like the graves, and to bank the gold, a coffin must be placed into the grave, and players with a coffin in their grave
are up for
murder tonight.
Murder.
No coffin in your grave means that you're safe for the night, shielded for the night.
Yep.
And all in all, I'm not really there's nothing exciting that kind of happens. They do the challenge.
Right.
They do the mission.
It's a little bit like, I understand why they do these like physical challenges, because it's just like, it's a show and you got to occupy time and make it entertaining.
Yeah.
But they really don't have much consequence at all.
In this particular season so far, it does seem like that the challenges don't give much info as to like who could be the traitor.
Right.
But I would say in previous seasons, or maybe more in Australian or UK seasons, I don't know, but in a lot of the other seasons, you can learn about the traitors and stuff. And I have a feeling as the show goes on, as we get to the 4th, 5th, 6th episode, it is going to start
we'll get
finding
some more of that
form a little bit more.
Yeah.
But some of it is 100% filler.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that I've also noticed about the show, so as we all know, I am a Survivor fan. Listener, check out Sofa Survivors. We got a little thing going. Check it out.
On anywhere you can get a podcast.
Anywhere you can get a podcast. Check out Sofa Tomatoes too. But anyways, Survivor fan. Survivor, you win. There is a specific prize pot.
Mm-hmm.
Traders, no mission, no prize pot.
Right.
They say, oh, you can get up to 250,000. They're going to get darn close to that 250,000 no matter how the challenges go. They're going to make sure of that. At the end of the season, there will be money to be won.
But here's the party. As an American show, 40% of all of those, they're considered lottery winnings.
Yeah.
So 40% goes right to Uncle Sam.
Unbelievable. So the challenge goes on. Michael Rappaport gets put in. He's upset. He'll be up for murder.
This is actually probably when I started to dislike him the most, because he threw such like a little tantrum, like a little whiny bitch.
He does that a lot. Donna's on the list. Eric shortlist. Dorinda shortlist. Rob C, Mark, Ron, Rob R, and Ian all on the list.
Yep.
They had $22,500 to the prize pot. 9 players up for murder. And Michael just goes, shame, humiliation, undignified. Just spewing shit.
Grow up.
And then Donna, I didn't notice this. Rachel pointed it out when we were watching. Donna goes, "Don't get mad, get angry, or don't get mad, get even," which is a Taylor Swift quote. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
She had to get it in there though.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's all right. It's all right. Michael seems like he's on the hot seat for going after the housewives. There's a lot of questions, not a lot of answers right now, I feel like, for the people and like with the secret trader.
Yeah. Even the traders don't know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly. Night comes and the traders get to choose who, they want to murder off the short list, which was kind of confusing to me because the secret trader didn't make the short list.
Right?
So, like, theoretically, if the secret trader was on the short list, could the traders kill them?
No,
Why not?
because they're a trader. And then...
But they're on the short list, and the traders don't know
Right.
who the secret trader is.
So hypothetically, if they killed the trader, they would know that was... And that trader didn't die.
Who would know? How would they know?
They would know, because say they wanted to kill... Okay, spoilers.
No,
No spoilers?
No spoilers. We're going to get there.
Okay.
But
So say they want to kill the secret trader who's a part of this group.
yeah.
Are the rules, can traders kill traders?
This is a twist that has never happened before. This is a complication.
Yeah.
So, like, I would think that if somehow
I guess they can, right? Because they could vote for them in the round table.
I would think that this would kill the secret trader.
Yeah.
If they chose the secret trader. Only because, like, they're not the final, like, I just don't fully understand it. So, like,
no, but I think
that is something that is sus and something that we need to come back to and talk about when we get to that part of the show. So
I do think, I think you couldn't. I think a trader can kill a trader because at the round table you can vote the trader
for sure.
Yeah,
there you go. We're gonna come back to that in the future, but people think about that. Interesting.
Yeah.
They talk about who to murder on the short list. The traders meet in the turret. The actual short. Oh, never mind. They get the actual short list in the turret. That's why we take notes. They end up getting the actual short list, which has only Ian, Rob R, Mark, and Eric on it.
Okay. Yeah.
So the secret
that's ringing bells.
Trader took that 9. And then picked 1, 2, 3, 4 people to be on that short list.
Got it.
There we go.
We're caught up, listener.
For the people.
Yeah, thank you,
the
listener.
People are probably thinking the same thing. So if we're thinking it, they're thinking it.
There's no stupid questions.
And you know what? That right there is where we end the first episode.
Yeah, that is where we
first
end.
Episode over.
Nobody dies. Episode 1.
Cliffhanger. How do you feel?
Which I like. I think, like, if I was on a show, I would definitely want to be at least confirmed for 1 episode.
Yeah.
So I think that's great that they didn't kill anybody first episode.
Hell yeah.
Drag Race kind of does a similar thing now because it's such an expensive thing for the queens to do. So they will usually let all the queens get, like almost 4 to 5 episodes before they start eliminating them.
Oh my God.
Which I really appreciate. But think about it this way, like these queens are spending like $50,000, $80,000 on drag for this show, and then to be eliminated and show 1 look, and you have $75,000 worth of garments that didn't make it, I would be pissed.
That's crazy. Wait, they don't get a budget or something that's it's out of pocket type shit?
The show I think might give them some money, but otherwise they got to do it themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a wow. And I'm going to talk real quick. Monet's outfits have been so fun throughout the show.
Oh, she's fabulous.
So fun.
I like Monet's sense of style.
Because
Monet has much better style than Bob.
Forth.
Yeah. Not controversial opinion. Monet has much better style than Bob.
It's cool.
Everybody knows that.
It's cool. Anyway. Season 4, episode 2. Let's dive right in.
Let's
Can I
do
get
it.
a time check? How we doing?
We are rocking at 40 minutes and 37 seconds.
Pretty good considering. Anyway, this one's called the Death Conga.
This Conga.
Um,
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Candace does. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're back in the turret right where we left off, and the traders are trying to figure out who the secret trader is and could be. And then they're deciding who's going to get murdered, and they kind of get it down to Ian, Mark, or Eric. And they say, maybe Ian because he's smart and a gamer.
Well, Ian's big brother.
Yep.
Mark is dancer.
Yep.
And then, what was the other one?
Eric, who's the K-pop star.
Eric is K-pop. Who the fuck is that? So, okay, so let's play it like if I was a trader, right? I actually think it would be really smart to get rid of the Big Brother player because Traders is very similar to Big Brother.
Right.
And if you're very good at Big Brother, you're most likely very good at Traders.
Right. So they broke it down. They said Ian was the smartest and a gamer. Mark, he'd be random. So what's going on type thing. And he's just nice. And then Eric, he's low key. Same thing. Why Eric? Like a confusing choice.
Similar to like what they did on season 1. I liked how the season 1 traders just like we're just here for chaos.
Yeah.
And I really thought that was a really good strategy.
It is fun. And then they decide it's a new day. We don't have any answers yet. And then people start coming in for breakfast and are going to figure out who the person who got murdered is. And Lisa, to the camera, says, as traders, we need to remind ourselves not to be the center of attention. And the reason that I wrote that down was for a couple reasons.
That's going to be hard for Rinna.
So first of all, that's going to be a little hard for Rinna. Second of all, does that not make it sus?
To fly under the radar?
Like if Lisa's not being Lisa, doesn't that like kind of raise a flag that she's
100%
not a faithful, right?
100%.
So like I almost feel like that she's kind of approaching it a little bit wrong in that regard.
But at the same time, maybe those people don't really know Lisa that well. Dorinda does, so Dorinda would be able to catch it. But I don't know about any of the other players.
I mean, Michael said that he's the biggest Housewife fan in the world.
So he might be okay. He could.
Michael literally says, "I'm practically a housewife."
He wishes,
which I thought was hilarious. You're right. He
wishes.
Does. He does. That's why he watches. He for sure wishes. We all wish.
He's not gay, is he?
No, I don't think so.
Sounds very gay.
Don't think so. So anyway, Dorinda is hyped to make it through her first night of Traders, second season, first night.
I'm Googling. Continue.
Google, man. Google away. Mama Kelsey comes in. She says she's just been fangirling so hard. Classic. And the final group come through the door for breakfast. And it's between Mark, Eric, and Ian. And Rob R. Ian gets murdered because he's smart and a threat. And they kind of like pan to him getting murdered. And he just goes, son of a gun. He's like, I don't know what I could have done different, which is fair. You know what you could have done different? You could have not won another game in the past that people know you for,
Yeah.
But what can you do about that? That's unfortunately part of the game in this particular.
I mean, I think after season 1, any Big Brother player that goes on the show has to know that you're a target because you're on Big Brother. At least that's how I see it.
I guess, but like, he's not the only Big Brother player.
But he was the only one up for elimination or like for murder.
Yeah, you're right. When you're right, you're right. The group toasts Ian, and Candace hops in and gives a speech, which is crazy. She keeps doing that shit.
Yeah, I kind of maybe want to watch the Potomac just to see how she is on that show.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
And Alan comes in stunning as ever in a bright silver suit.
Yeah.
And he says, let's hope you're ready to get to be thrown into the next mission. And everybody gets everybody gets their downtime, a little chop it up time. and Dorinda, Ron, Portia, and Kristen are all chatting. And Portia starts talking, and she says some shit. She goes, "I feel crazy because um, it could have been Ian, and he's the one I killed."
Portia, why?
And she did say that.
Right.
She did. I watched it. I rewound it.
And I don't understand that. Why would she try and pretend to be a traitor?
Honestly, you want my honest opinion?
Yeah, I do.
I kind of feel like she didn't want to be on the show.
Really? Then why would she do it?
Like maybe she didn't know until it started,
Okay.
and she was just kind of like, I kind of want to go back home, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I have like that's the I guess that's the only reason that I could think of.
Okay.
Why else would she?
Oh, okay. This is why I remember Portia. She got into like some beef with Nene, who's another housewife. I like Nene Leakes.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Portia.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. So, crazy. And then Tiffany brings up that it's sus that Donna isn't trying to really make connections and she's so quiet, which sure, but like she's also like the odd one out at this point, I would say.
She doesn't really have a talent. She doesn't really have a career.
Yeah.
She's not very well known, other than being Taylor Swift's mother-in-law, future mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
So
Literally.
just ride those coattails, I guess.
Yeah. And then they get back to Ron's group with Portia, and Portia leaves, and he puts like Portia's name out there to Michael and Donna, kind of letting him know like we all heard that, right? Like
Right.
she slipped, and they were like, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. And then we get back to the next mission,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna talk about this mission. This mission's interesting. This is something I want to see if you caught on to.
This is the chariot.
This is the chariot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. There are 3 chariots that that 3 people get to sit in. And when you're sitting in the chariot, you get to be pushed down the path to get yourself back to the castle. There's a couple stopping points along the way.
Right.
At the stopping points,
It's like you got to find coins.
you find money to
Yeah.
add to the prize pot, or you find a coin, which allows you to be safe until somebody else finds a coin to kick you off.
Yeah, like you ride the chariot until
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. And then if you don't get back in the allotted time, which I believe is 45 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
it's all for nothing. Obviously, they're going to get back in time. People do not think they might not actually make it. Anyway,
How far do you think they actually were from the castle?
I really don't know.
I bet you it's just like a mile.
Do not know.
And that's it. And when they were in the cars, they were probably just driving in circles.
Maybe. And then maybe not.
That's what I think.
But probably.
It's my conspiracy.
Probably. Anyway, so Yam Yam, Caroline, and Colton end up getting shields at the end of it all.
Sorry, I was looking at myself.
You're good. At the end of it all, they end up getting shields. They go through the whole process. Nothing too crazy happens. Lisa's on it for a while.
Yep.
Candace is on it for a while.
I mean, it makes sense to have like the smaller people on it.
It does make sense, but at the end, whoever's safe, it doesn't make sense to just have the small people be safe. Like whatever.
Right.
So, whatever. $22,500 added to the prize pot. Michael goes crazy. He's just goes, oh, what the hell? There was no discussion over who is going to get to be safe and get the shield. I thought we were going to discuss. Like, he thinks that there should be some sort of strategy against the traitors when they're picking shields and this and that. And really what Michael's looking for, he's looking for like late game where like half the group gets a shield and then you don't want to tell the other half so that like whoever does tell like somebody in that group is he is trying to catch a traitor in a way where you can't catch a traitor yet in this mission. Like it's silly how he's trying to do it.
He's trying too hard. He's doing too much.
And wrong, by the way, what he's doing. Okay.
I really hope he gets murdered soon.
Now, throughout this challenge, how many times did you see Donna Kelsey?
I don't.
Strange that I would even bring that up, right?
Did she skip this challenge?
So you see her for 1 second when they get to the first stop. At the rest of them and throughout the rest of the challenge,
She's nowhere to be found.
I watched it twice. I paused and played.
I hate this.
Donna Kelsey who?
What is this favoritism?
Did not see Donna Kelsey for 3/4 of the challenge. She did not say anything to the camera.
I mean, I understand.
Everybody else was saying stuff to the camera. She wasn't on camera in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
I do not think that she completed this challenge. I think she may have started with the group.
Right, and said it was too hard, and then had to
And then and that perhaps.
because she's an older woman.
Sure.
She is.
Fine.
Yeah. How old is Donna?
Let me
Kelsey,
ask you a
actually?
question. Oldest, if she is the oldest woman or whatever, why was she not put in the chariot early?
Fabulous question.
Why was she not even brought up? I'll tell you why.
I don't know.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
She didn't do the challenge.
She's 73 years old.
Yeah, she just unsubscribed from that challenge.
Yeah,
I have a feeling.
100%.
But let it be known, you heard it here first.
Wow. Wow, cracking conspiracies.
Mm-hmm. Something to think about.
That is something to think about.
And it was me, Rachel, and David watched it. First time we watched it, we noticed it.
Wow.
Sus.
Wow.
Sus.
Damn. I mean, I couldn't pay that much attention because at work, but like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the next episodes I'll be better. Don't worry. Don't worry, listener.
Don't worry. So then they got some more time to chop it up. Rob, C, Monet, Ron, and Donna are sitting around, and Rob C asks Donna who she's thinking, and she won't throw out a name.
The old, I don't know. I'm just America's mom, and I'm just here to be a trader and just think about all the things that I love and think about all the people that I don't want to
But
trade.
I will say though, it is tough to throw out a name sometimes.
Girl, just name a name.
But you really should be able to at any point. And if you can't, that's kind of sus. It's something to think about. But whatever.
Like, you're this far in the game and you can't think of a single person.
Yeah.
Chopped. Chop.com.
Chopped. So then Colton, Michael, and Steven, they talk, and of course Michael feels like he's a threat and he's in danger. Colton thinks, Donna might be a threat. He puts that out into the world.
Yep.
And then we get back to the Portia situation. And she says, there's 4 traders. There's 4 of them, right? There's at least 4. And I'm just like, girl, how do you know that? Nobody else is saying how many. Like, what?
Yep.
And Ron does the same thing. He's like, how does she know that? And I agree 110%. So then we get to the first official roundtable. Natalie brings up Donna right away. Right away. She's just like, Donna, something's going on.
Right.
Donna says she isn't attached to anyone else, and she's kind of like low-hanging fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of like, well, just because you're low-hanging fruit doesn't mean you're not a traitor, this, that, and the other. Ron goes at Portia, gives all the good info. Fair enough. Good info. Good info. Candace tries to back Portia, and she's just like, sometimes she does slip up. People slip up. And I really thought this was a brilliant strategy by Candace. Do you have any insight?
No.
Well, I just thought it was really brilliant when because like she knows that she's probably a faithful. Like she's probably not the secret traitor.
Yeah.
And Candace backing her in that way, and she comes out as faithful, like looks good on Candace, I feel like. So
Yeah.
I felt like that was kind of smart.
Okay. No, I see what you're saying.
And Candace then says that Donna would make a great traitor.
But really, though? Really?
Donna deflects right away back to Candace, and she goes, "Well, I think you'd also make a good traitor. You know, you make a good
Right.
traitor. Well, so
What
would
about-
you.
So do you.
We can pass it around all
Yeah.
day." And then Michael goes in about the shields again at the mission, and then he says, "We got rid of Ian and Mara. We got rid of Ian." And then Mara's like, "We? What do you mean we?"
Mm-hmm.
And everybody starts looking at, Michael and this, that. Loudmouth Michael, I wrote. Michael, faithful of the faithfuls. And then it's time to vote. Votes come across. It's pretty close. And then it gets tied up. Portia with 8. Donna with 8. Michael with 4. And then 2 more to Portia. Goodbye, Portia.
Yep.
She goes up there and she tells the world, faithful, not a traitor. First round table, did not get a traitor. Huh.
They never do.
Crazy. It hasn't happened.
Right.
First traitor on the first day hasn't happened.
they've
First
never
round
done
table
it.
hasn't happened. And then Ron says, "I thought I had clear and true evidence. Instead, I sent a beautiful woman home."
Who said this?
Ron,
Oh,
comedian.
okay. Yeah, Portia's very pretty.
Yeah, whatever. Target. He's a target now. Obviously, Ron
Mm-hmm.
trying to push a narrative. You're a target. That's how it goes.
No, you're
That's
right.
how it goes.
You're right. You are so right.
And so now the housewives, they're pointing at Ron. And then Donna, they give Donna some credit for fighting for herself out there and kind of dogging her way back, which, fair. And then she, name drops how she met Paul McCartney at the Super Bowl, which was kind of silly. And then, honestly, and then everybody kind of dogs her for that too, which I liked. They were kind of just like,
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, name drop Donna, good one," which was kind of cute. I liked that moment for a second.
I don't know.
You didn't like it.
Because I'm a petty little bitch.
You are a petty little beast.
And I
smasher.
just didn't like her on the show. I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I did not feel like she was fantastic. but
I don't
she's
think
fine.
she's good TV at all.
How good could you be with your first TV
Ever
appearance?
gig,
You
yeah.
know, give her
I
some
don't-
credit.
Get the bitch on the podcast first, and then put her on Traders.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't disagree, but whatever. I'm not gonna bag on Donna Kelsey too much.
I'm gonna bag on Donna Kelsey.
We got another episode. We can bag on her later.
Yeah, I'm bringing a lot of haterade on Donna Kelsey.
That's fair. This
and
is,
it's really unjustified. It's just my own personal gripe.
I think it's fair. I think it's you can justify it. I'm down. Hey, I respect it. That's
Pro
what we're
hate.
here for.
Pro hate.
Then we get a murder in plain sight situation where the traders have to do this whole freaking thing, and it's kind of crazy. So there are these tarot cards, 3 tarot cards that are behind a picture frame. They have to go. They got to find these tarot cards. Then they got to burn the tarot card of the player that they want to murder. If they successfully do this, then they get to meet the secret traitor tomorrow night. If failure, they don't get to choose who dies, and they don't get to meet the secret traitor.
Yeah.
Rob R. sees the frame that the tarot cards are in because it has the Grim Reaper on it. Couldn't be more obvious, I feel like.
Yep.
Even Rob R. can solve it. Candace, in order to, get the people out of the kitchen or get the people out of the area so that Rob R. can go through, she goes, "Conga line. This is obviously
A totally normal thing to do.
To do. So let's all conga," which was redonkulous.
Which is kind of insane how it worked.
It did.
Like that's wild to me.
People got on and people moved around, and it was.
Because
It
in
was a
my head,
conga
I was
line.
like, that is the most obvious like traitor type of move
I agree with you,
ever.
but
Are you kidding me? Like she should have just pretended to faint, like she said in her confessional.
Maybe, but this, like, if she had fainted, it might not have gotten everybody out of the room at the moment. Like,
Okay.
this did get everybody moving and grooving and kind of
Right.
like,
Or maybe you just like pretend to find something in the castle. Be like, everybody, look at this.
yeah.
And they're just like, that's nothing. And you're like, oh, sorry.
I don't know. I don't know how she pulled it off. Truly, I don't. But anyway, she congas. Um, everybody gets in there, and I just wrote cringy.
It was cringy.
Yeah. And then Rob C, he hears about the conga line, and he literally says, "I think it's a murder in plain sight." So he chooses to stay away from it.
Smart.
Um, which I, which yes, so smart. But I believe that this is the first ever murder in plain sight where like you don't have to make contact with the person that gets murdered because there's like a short list. Like
Oh,
usually
yeah.
it's like, oh, like pour something in that drink
Right.
or do a little bit of this or make them drink that or
Yeah.
like make them touch something or
Right, right,
rub
right,
their
right.
arm.
It's more like personal.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
it's just like find the cards, whoever's on of the cards, you get to pick who gets murdered
Right.
and burn the card.
Well, because did the secret trader pick the cards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But so in this case, though, like Rob C, what's he gonna do? Like he can't avoid it. He even though he was so smart to know that it was a murder in plain sight,
Mm-hmm.
still, what can he do? Anyway, he says to stay away from it. Rob R and Lisa they go in and grab those cards from behind the frame. Lisa and Rob R, they go, oh, let's play some chess, which was so silly that's how that they decided to
I
do it.
know.
Because clearly Lisa didn't know how to play chess, and I don't think Rob R knew how to play chess either.
Not at all, because he named the pieces wrong.
Yeah. And then they were
He called the rook the castle.
oh my god. And then they were discussing back and forth. And like people were right there, and I felt like they were watching. And it was
I don't
like
know
so
her name.
obvious.
The woman who was like in the black with
It's the figure skater, right?
Mara.
No,
No, Tara. Tara.
Tara.
Yeah.
Tara.
So like
Tara Lipinski.
yeah, they're scheming at this chessboard, and then she walks over like, "Girl, what are you gonna watch them play chess?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
It was so random. But then she didn't hear anything. She didn't notice anything.
No, because she was like, "Oh, this is right. They're playing chess. That's weird." And then she walks away, or she like turns her back to them.
And I literally was thinking, I was like, wow, they don't know how to play. And then in my head I was like, maybe nobody else around knows how to play either. So like it actually kind of works out.
I would hope one person in that castle
Yeah,
knows how to play chess.
maybe
That's not
Rob
Alan
C,
Cumming.
maybe Ian, maybe the other gamers or some shit.
Maybe.
But whatever. So anyway, the short list comes out and it's got Monet, it's got Rob C, and it's got Kristen on it.
I was devastated to see Monet on there.
Well, it is what it is. And that is the cliffhanger that I'm going to leave us at because absolutely no more info is given.
All right. And we're vibing at 1 hour and 3 minutes.
I believe that. So, guys, this is our first ever Sips on Traderade episode. Thanks so much for tuning in, checking us out, getting through it. And we're going to have a second episode that does 3 and 4 here. We'll probably release these around the same time so you get a little back-to-back action. So,
Binge.
binge it. Thanks so much for
Binge.
tuning in, and keep on tuning, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
More of that.
Thanks, you guys.
Okay, bye.
Peace.
Love you.